Good afternoon, respected sir, and everyone present here. First of all, I'd like to I would be very grateful to sir, for he made me realize that that I had the quality within me, but still I had a question mark. Even before speaking the first words in SSB, I still had a question mark because I I'm a very average person. I didn't do so well in school. I didn't do, but like I had some consistency. I was the prefect in school, but I still didn't realize that why did the teachers or the administrators believe in me. So, firstly, when I went to the SSB, I got screened out. I didn't know what was happening in SSB. 300 people coming in, 250 going out. I was one among the 250 who went out. So second time when I went to the SSB, I told this time I'll go. I'll have to prepare and then I'll go. To be honest, I took coaching in Dehradun and I prepared for almost 1 month and then went for SSB. I got selected. But then the concept that was taught to me in the other institute actually was a formatted thing. It was like a pen drive which was put inside and I had to go and write down the same thing. So that went and then I got conferenced out for my second attempt. Then came my third attempt. So third attempt I wanted to be natural. But then I want to make a specific point here that in my character, I feel that I am a good person, but deep within I have a question mark. That question mark comes into being truthful and honest. I lack that. See, to make a good point in front of the interviewer, I actually told a lie there. He questioned me, did you take any coaching? I said, no sir, I didn't take any coaching. Are you sure you didn't take any coaching? He said, yes sir. Because the interviewer knows that your performance in the GT or the performance in the psychology, if they are formatted questions, if there are formatted answers, it is like a repetitive answer. They see so many thousands of candidates. So even I was one of them. But then, again, I got conferenced out. Then actually a change in my life was when my brother came here, Elvin Pradhan. I think so some of you all must be knowing Elvin Pradhan.
He came here day before yesterday.
Yes sir. He was actually one of my cousins from Darjeeling. I'm also from Darjeeling. And Elvin was the person who brought me here and introduced me to Yudhvir sir. For the first time, Yudhvir sir saw me and then he told me, you're a probable candidate. And then I didn't want to say sir that sir I was not being truthful. So the very first day when I attended classes here, sir must have given you the same lecture. Sir talks about the character. In character there is also 5 points. So the very first point that touched me was being truthful. When sir took my interview here for the first time before joining the classes, he asked me, did you take any coaching previously? I said, no sir. Here also I am telling the lie. Second day, something happened to me. Now I'm not going to lie now. I went to sir and I told him, sir, I had taken coaching previously. So now sir, this is the first thing I told him, sir, I had taken coaching and now I do not want to lie anymore. Please sir, please help me now how to clear the SSB. I actually used to work here. I'm still working in Delhi. I'm a music teacher. Some of you must know that, you all must have known that I'm a music teacher. So the time management, I have to wake up early in the morning. I stay in Lajpat. It takes almost 45 minutes to come here. Sometimes it takes 1 hour. So wake up in the morning, come for classes at 8:30, go there, go home, eat, and then go for classes. And then this continued for over a month. But during this cycle, I realized so many things. That this institute does not only teach you the techniques for you to clear SSB or any other examinations, but it actually teaches you how to live life. It actually equips you for life. When I used to get, like, you all must be getting some lectural topics and you all come here and speak, I was never a good speaker. Like, there were moments when I used to stand in the front and gone, everything's gone. Like Sarita is sitting there. Sarita must know. She knows that I used to just stand in the front and I couldn't speak. So don't worry about that. But then that is the point where you need to improve. I was never a good TAT writer or a PPDT writer. My stories were flop. Like the Zero movie that I saw right now is a flop right now. So something like that. I could never write down good stories. But this time what I did was, Sir always believed in me. When I used to speak in front of Sir, Sir used to tell me, this is so far the best lecture I've heard. That used to give me that moral boost. And one thing that Sir says is that all the lecture topic needs to be in a way related with the development of the country. I followed the same thing. My topic of lecturate was role of media. Previously, without coaching, had I gone, I would have told about the media, I would have given just the introduction and the body of it. But this time what I did, I just spoke about the media. Media is of two types, print media, print media and digital media. So digital media, in the digital media, what happens is that we have got such a lot of importance. Then we talk about the 5 PRCCs here. I followed that. And then point after point after point, I kept on speaking and I realized that I had done my lecture very well then. And also this time, what happened was that I tried to remain very calm. So when you remain calm, everything works on favor for you. And I also thank luck, also thank God that everything went on as planned. And even in the GPA, like Deshbir sir, what he talks about in the GPA, I followed each and every point. Deshbir sir, what he had taught me, I followed each and every point. And just be natural in whatever you want to do. Because you are unique. I also remember one of the very effective speeches that Dr. APJ Abdul Kalam had given. He said that everybody needs to be you. Don't try to be everybody else. If you become everybody else, if you try to become everybody else, then everybody else will bring that naturalness and that uniqueness in you. So try to be you, and that's what the SSB is looking for, I guess. I was natural as possible. And also one thing I would like to share, this is one of the best places where I brought out my creativity, I feel. And this was one of the 12 stories that I wrote this time. Sir used to be very fascinated by me playing the violin. And in fact, what I did was, I used to bring my violin along when I used to come to class. So I used to bring my violin, and then Sir told me, today you're going to play this song. I had to prepare for it, and then I used to play in front of the class. Slowly what happened? Sir, actually, he gave me an opportunity. And Sir told me, in that 5 minutes that you get during the break time, can you come inside and just show me the techniques? I said, sure, sir. I would love to. It is an opportunity for me. The moment I handed over the violin to Sir, Sir held it this way. I play like this. So Sir held it this way. I was like, I don't know how to teach Sir this way. And since I learned violin when I was in class 3, I don't even know how the person learning it for the first time would actually undergo, like, what are the pain, what are the things that he's not understanding. I don't even know. Till now, when I teach my students, I teach them this way. So I can tell them that this is how you can do it, and then this is how you'll come back to it. But this time, I had to actually learn it lefty, and then I had to come with some creative solutions and teach Sir. So my 12th TAT went like this. Rohit is a music teacher in Delhi. He's a violin teacher. And then he came to know about, like, violin not being able to be played by many people. Because still now, many people don't opt for violin because they say that it's a very hard instrument. So Rohit, what he did, he learned the violin again. He's a good player, but he learned it in a lefty. And then he came to know about what are the problems that are being faced by new students. So I wrote, the first thing is the elbow method, E. Second, the holding method, H, and the B. PHB. I wrote that term there in the dossier, I said. So Rohit discovered the term of PhD, and then a PHB, and then he actually practiced, and then he took a trial batch, and the trial batch was a success. And then he took that video and then uploaded it in the YouTube, and all the things that follow. And then, so basically, I come towards the end of the thing, and when even till the last day, I knew that I would be recommended 90%, but 10% still the chances, because I was conferenced out so many times. I had that everything went on well. I would say that I did everything well. And this time, sir, this time the interviewing officer actually, he just took my interview for 15 minutes. And after 15 minutes, he just closed his book. Whatever remarks he was making, he just closed his book. And then he actually, I don't know, he just started guiding me. He said, "How was the psychology?" I said, "It was very good." "Did you do it?" I said, "Yes, sir." "Genuinely?" "Yes, sir." "Okay, to make a fruitful result, now I'll tell you what to do in GTO." Then I said, "Oh my God, the GTO, you have to remain calm, you have to remain composed, and at the same time you need to be active." And trust me, the 2 days in GTO was like so smooth. And in the conference, chest number 2, I was chest number 2, and chest number 2 was called out. I was like, in the end, I would just like to say one thing. Everybody has it in you. You just need to realize it. And Lakshya Academy is the best place that will make you realize it. Thank you so much.
Before they ask you question, one thing I